Right, what we're going to do over the next 100 minutes is attempt to run 7 or 8 interwoven demonstrations of what essentially is a cloud-based mobile network operator. This is an extension of the demonstration that we did last year at TAD Summit in Istanbul. We then extended it a bit, ran it again at Mobile World Congress in Istanbul, and that demo evening included radio access, didn't it? That was truly dangerous. And this year for Lisbon, we've extended it again. We've got more partners, more moving parts, more danger. I'm expecting certain parts of this not to work, but if we're lucky, then the majority of it will work. But before we kick off, the first thing we want to do is actually I want to hand over to Artur here to explain a bit about the environment, because otherwise, not all of you are aware of the environment where we're placing all these objects into. So we thought it'd be a really good idea for Artur to set the scene and tell us about what we're playing with here. And there we are, the screen not off. So, Artur, over to you. Do you want a hand mic or that one?
I will try to use this one. Hello, I'm Artur Tyloch with Canonical, the company behind Ubuntu. For our demos, we were using Juju, and with Juju, we created various environments and spent last few iterations on deploying and modeling various services and workloads on those environments. Most of them are deployed on Amazon, so it means it runs in the cloud, but also we have some demos which are using containers. Containers and the local environment with the LXC containers and Docker containers. So the common environment and the way to model and build those services is Juju. So I will give you maybe a short intro to the Juju. What is it? How it can be applied to build your services. And to do this, we can use the demo environment, which is available on the jujutrans.com. So you can always go there and check the various bundles and services which are available there. But what is Juju? Juju is a solution to the problem or challenge we identify for people who would like to build new services, new functionality, and they don't want to spend hours or days to learn some infrastructure, tools or toys or services, and instead just they would like to focus on building their service and functionality on top of the existing good practices. So to abstract the infrastructure or existing services and build on top of this your new service, new functionality, new solution. So basically, from the developer perspective, or service provider perspective, is no longer need to spend weeks to learn and figure out how to use this new fancy database or new WebRTC service. You can go and use Juju, and in Juju you have a concept of charm, which is the encapsulation of good DevOps practices to deploy, for example, your database or WebRTC server, and then you can continue this with modeling relations, so connecting those services with other functionality, and everything is handled automatically with Juju and scripts or hooks, which are helping you to build and extend those services. What you can see here is some model for the, let's say you would like to build some platform for the blogs or a website for the TAD Summit. So you would need some front-end databases, monitoring, So all those services, let's assume is already there, deployed and running. And the Juju representation is here. And then this model is live. So it's not just a modeling tool, but it's a live model you can take, and this model can be deployed on various environments. In this case, it's, let's say, running on Amazon, but exactly the same model can be exported and then deployed in your data center or the bare metal. Or you can decide to take this and deploy on containers or some various other clouds. But in this example, when your website is getting very popular, then maybe you might need to add more instances. So the model can be then extended with additional machines to serve this functionality. And in the first demo, we will see this model. This is a GUI representation, but everything what you see here is also available via command line and a REST API. So in the first demo, you will see how this model, in this case, in our case, this will be IMS and RESTCOM services bundled and working together. But this model will be then managed or based on the traffic. We will also have a Zabbix monitoring service, which will trigger the scalability actions. So we will scale up the model and the functionality we have deployed in the first demo. And basically, it's the same the same feature you can see here when you can select various units or services and then decide to scale them up, scale them down. If you would like to continue your modeling, and again, this is a live model, so it's live platform or service. You can then start adding functionality, like you would like to add monitoring, so you can deploy various monitoring solutions. In this case, it's a Zabbix. So you add Zabbix to the model, connect, and this action will actually trigger in the background. I allocate some resources and service. So this will trigger deployment of the infrastructure. So if there is a need to allocate some virtual machines or physical machines for this service, this will be handled by Juju. You will get additional resources, and then everything what is required to establish the relation between those two services will also be handled. So at the end, you will have after this operation, you have fully functional service with the new capabilities. And then you can take this model, export, and replicate in various data centers. And then you can continue this, adding more services, adding more functionality. And then in our other demos, you will see how we're adding billing capabilities to our model, how we are deploying this on the container environments, etc. So that was a short intro to the Juju, which is a common base for our demos. So.
Brilliant. Thank you for that.